get you some money, you're gonna feel different.
Straight up.
You might even, all that other advice I could have gave you, this is the short version. You know, get you a couple dollars, man. You're gonna feel different.
Hey, with Nip Hustle, big shout out to SPI, Spotter Low. You know, I'm in the black box, had to come through, tap in, show love one time. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all subscribe. Stay tuned, all that.
I ain't gonna lie, it's crazy how perception, television, image, and all that could really have an effect on your perception of somebody. Because when I hear reports of Big Tigger from the basement doing some bullshit atrocities to someone who didn't deserve it, it just don't sit right with me off top. It don't make sense. No, you can't judge a book by its cover, and you know, you can't put nothing past anybody. But when they say Big Tigger just been an asshole, kicking ass, taking numbers in regards to females, I ain't gonna lie, it's just hard for me to believe. And not putting this on him, it would have been easier to believe some of the other rumors I heard about him that put his masculinity on the almost exact opposite end of a spectrum when it comes to stereotypes. But recently, I've been hearing about this female filing charges. I only paid attention from my peripheral, and I thought as soon as I realized she came out and was making claims against him, I thought that I realized from my peripheral that her claims was debunked and she didn't have a leg to stand on. However, it seems like a week later, the boy has been arrested. Big Ant, Urban Politician TV, reporting on it. We finna see what's going on. This is Cree, Nye, Ease, Nazy. Oh, my.
Who's just coming into the Atlanta News First newsroom. Longtime Atlanta radio personality Big Tigger is facing several serious charges, including aggravated battery and cruelty to children.
Jail records show Tigger, whose real name is Darian Morgan, was booked into the Fulton County Jail June 20th and released the same day. We've obtained the arrest booking information, which details all of the information of the arrest. You can read more right now on Atlanta News First.
One of our top stories this afternoon. So according to TMZ, the man on your screen, that's Big Tigger. He was arrested for battery and third-degree cruelty to children on Saturday. And according to police records, the longtime radio personality and former host of BET's iconic Rap City was booked into the Fulton County Jail on Saturday morning and bonded out later in the day. Now, officials with the...
They just gave Mr. a dub. Didn't he just do like 10, 15? Then they gave him a dub for forcing somebody into love. That's crazy.
Jail tell TMZ that Big Tigger, whose legal name is Darian Morgan, was released after posting surety bonds totaling about $10,000, including a $9,000 bond tied to aggravated battery charge and a $1,000 bond related to cruelty to children. Now, Tigger's arrest comes after TMZ reported Morgan's wife, his wife, Alicia Brown.
I want to know what he did to the children, bro, because you start hearing about children. Like, I'm not saying it's cool to do nothing to women, but it's more common to hear about, oh, he did this to me, and it might not be true. But when it comes to the children,
what the hell? Oh my God, no way,
make you want to get a, or at least you feel me?
Was involved in an alleged incident back in May that prompted authorities to open a domestic dispute investigation. And he was identified as the suspect in this case, although it's unclear if the incidents are connected. It's also unclear what prompted the recent cruelty to children charge. TMZ says they have reached out to Tigger. So far, they have not heard back. And Fox 5 is working to get his mugshot. We'll keep you updated on this story as we learn more.
Yo, it's Big Ant, the spokesman, man. We back. Another edition of Urban Politicians TV, UPTV. Make sure you stay on your pivot at all times, man. Had to come tap in, and I had the links in the description where you can watch the clips at the beginning in full from Fox News Atlanta and Atlanta News First. As news that broke today, that Big Tigger was arrested on cruelty to child charges and battery charges regarding his woman. And it's a storyline that goes with this. And I'm going to get into the write-up in just a second. And I do got to say innocent until proven guilty, because there's a lot of shaky stuff going on here. They ain't got no proof of certain things. We're not seeing what this is based on. It was an investigation that hit the internet. And I'm somebody that did come up on Big Tigger. So when I saw this, I was like, man, what Big Tigger got going on? Because I'm somebody that was watching Rap City back in the game, growing up as a kid, used to
too more familiar with Free and AJ. Free is actually my people. Shout out Free. She had an artist named Monty back in the day. I used to come to the Blue Room, and we did a lot. We was in communication quite consistently back then, but it's been a while though. On my mama.
Record the episodes, and even now I give the homage and respect to what came from Rap City. The way that Tigger was coming down clean, every episode fly, the way he did the interviews, then also them getting inside the Rap City booth. Most definitely legendary and influential in hip-hop for me being a media personality, no doubt about it. But seeing this, it didn't really make no sense because this lady had posted up these pics right here and didn't make it clear what had happened, and everybody thought, oh, did Big Tigger do this to you? Because I haven't been tapped in. I knew he worked at the radio station, but I seen it get posted on the blogs, and she left it open for people to make assumptions and, you know, make predictions of what happened, then came back and said, well, I never said that he did this to me or anything like that. And I was like, bro, this is wild. Then he went to the radio station himself and addressed it directly.
I'm extremely privileged to be here this morning. Back at work. Over the past several days, there's been significant public discussion and speculation regarding my personal life. I understand this can happen being a public person. I've been doing radio now 32 years and television for 29. I appreciate first and foremost the support and concern that so many people have shown. I want to say categorically, these allegations and accusations that have been circulating about me are false, untrue, not happening, didn't happen. Additionally, it's important to clarify that Francesca and I have never been anything more than friends and respected colleagues. I'd like to apologize to you, Francesca, for the impact.
When dudes come out with this type of disclaimer defending themselves, it lets you know if it's true what he's saying. Just like old girl came out against Boosie a couple weeks ago, says when she was fired. Like nobody is safe from these type of allegations. If they just making this up, they never had no type of interaction. That's true. Like you can say that about anybody.
These last few days or this last week.
Of my personal and my professional life. Throughout my 16-year career, I've worked tirelessly to build a reputation that is rooted in professionalism. To reiterate that I have never, nor will I ever have an affair with anyone in a relationship or marriage. My mother and father, who are listening right now in Ellenwood, have been married for 42 years.
And so supposedly, from what the internet says, I don't know for sure, I can't confirm, but they saying that she has a history of doing stuff like this, according to her ex and different interviews that's on the internet, that she has this type of activity already. So now it led to this, went to jail Saturday for it, but it just broke the news cycle today. And the write-up says this: Big Tigger was arrested for battery and third-degree cruelty to children on Saturday, TMZ has learned. According to police reports, the longtime radio personality and former host of BET's iconic Rap City was booked into Fulton County Jail Saturday morning, but bonded out later in the day. Officials with the jail tell us Big Tigger, legal name Darian Morgan, was released after posting surety bonds totaling $10,000, including a $9,000 bond tied to the aggravated battery charge and a $1,000 bond related to the cruelty to children charge. Tigger's arrest comes after we reported Morgan's wife, Alicia Brown, was involved in an alleged incident in May that prompted authorities to open a domestic dispute investigation. He was identified as the suspect, although it's unclear if the incidents are connected. Dispatch records show Brown sought medical treatment for her injuries before police were contacted and an investigation was launched. She was later transported to a hospital, though authorities noted her injuries were not considered life-threatening. The recent documents didn't reveal further details, and it's unclear whether any arrest was made or charges were filed at the time. And Tigger's recent arrest doesn't state whether or not it is connected to the alleged incident involving his wife. So it's a lot of stuff going on with this right here. Like I say, that picture looked messed up. And I was like, man, Tigger got down like that. If you really did that, I'm going to say, bro, you out of pocket, you out of line and everything. But then she comes back and says, well, I never said he did this. And it's like, hold on, bro, what's really happening?
That's what I remember seeing, her saying he didn't do it. So for me to hear he got arrested kind of shocked me. I ain't hating, I don't know, so don't block me. I'm just in the black box blowing broccoli. Oh, my mama.
Like, all right, I'm going to see what's the real deal and spiel with this one right here. And now I still don't know, because even with the reports that TMZ is talking to the people at the jail, you know, they got direct plugs. People are going to call them and tell them what's going on or give them the info.
That's what the FA is right now. Yeah, now you want to know what illegal activities is going on in the county jail that people could potentially get arrested for in the near future? Go tap in to Auntie Hefe channel, because he don't give a fuck about nothing but what the checks say. He would tell you who robbed who stabbed who didn't stab who marked out, who called the shot, who put the money on who head, who placed the bounty, all within the last week or so. He'll give you all the details right now. Go tap in.
Paperwork or the charges and everything like that. And they say, well, man, this is unclear. This is unclear. We don't know what the dates is. So I can't jump out there with this. And like I say, we saw the photos already, and that was what, a few weeks back. And then now it turns into this, and he's arrested. What is the charge over? Make this stuff clear right here with it going to the headlines in the media. But when you got fame connected to your name and things of that nature, we'll just have to see what it is, bro. And I'll come back and update y'all on it, because I don't know for sure. I don't want to jump out there, because that eye looked very bad. But then it's like, what does she really got going on? Did she do this to her? I don't want to say a woman did that to herself and make it seem like I'm just saying that dude.
I feel he trying to give the one we're more familiar with, the one we've been appreciating, the benefit of the doubt without hating on the plight of the general female. You know, girl dads and all type of shit. However, if he did do that to her, it looks bad, man. It's almost like the Rihanna picture with Chris Brown. Big Tigger's lucky she don't have a high profile. But we'll see how this turn out in the long run. But men, keep your hands to yourself when it comes to touching females out of anger, displeasure, or anything. If you are not physically being attacked and putting your hands on a female to defend yourself from physical harm, don't do it.
Get you some money, you're gonna feel different.
Straight up.
You might even, all that other advice I could have gave you, this the short version. You know, get you a couple dollars, man. You're gonna feel different.
Big shout out to SPI, Spotter Lope. You know, I'm in the black box, had to come through, tap in, show love one time. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all subscribe. Stay tuned, all that.